Born to Ride is sponsored in part by Rubenstein Law, 1-800-FL-LEGAL, representing riders since 1988. Offices throughout Florida, 1-800-FL-LEGAL. If Instagram is your thing, we're there. We're everywhere. Follow us at #Born to Ride Motorcycle Media, your #1 motorcycle resource.
Thanks for tuning in to Born to Ride TV, the longest running biker TV show in the world. This week, it's Born Free 9 with the TC brothers from Oak Canyon Park, Silverado, California. Then, from the Born to Ride radio show, it's Nefarious James, and he lays the smackdown on what's going on with America in an ever so eloquently way. See the whole interview on our YouTube channel. And the Born to Ride Vault is a blast from the past of 25 years of this show. All this and more here on Born to Ride.
Today's best and tomorrow's greats.
It's time
for Cranked Up Country.
This is Cranked Up Country, heard on all the great stations across the nation. Check us out, crankedupcountryradio.com, or find us on social media, see what's going on with us. Born to Ride Motorcycle Media is the hub for the American biker lifestyle. Read it, watch it, ride it. BornToRide.com. Check out Born to Ride Magazine, the radio show, the podcast, the YouTube channel, and of course the events. It's the life and times of motorcycles and the people who ride them. Born to Ride, proud sponsor of the Cranked Up Country Radio Show podcast. Read it, watch it, ride it. BornToRide.com.
Today's best and tomorrow's greats.
Chip's guy. You're watching Born to Ride TV. Enjoy.
I'm Tyler.
And I'm Tim.
We're TC Brothers, and we're here at Born Free 9. Yeah, this show really has everything. You've got everything from an FXR show, vintage chopper show, bands, skateboarding. I mean, so many entertainment aspects to this show. It's a really multi-dimensional show that is really unique compared to anything else you usually see.
I mean, it's a great event, coolest motorcycles in the world. I love the heat, so it's perfect for me. Stand around, try to sweat a little bit. You know, a lot of our friends from all over the world come here. It's super cool. But I mean, I come to this event every year that I can.
Unique thing about Born Free this year is they had vans bring in their vert ramp, and they got some pro skateboarders out here tearing it up.
Born Free's rad.
You see a bunch of motorcycles you definitely don't see every day.
Hey, you're seeing all the new age stuff that's coming out, the next generation of motorcycling, and seeing some really cool guys traveling on some really small bikes. I'm digging it.
This is it. Everyone comes out, everyone has a good time, just hanging out. Bikes, girls, no complaints, man.
And seeing the show just getting bigger and bigger, and the more vendors showing up, more custom bikes showing up. Man, it's awesome, man.
We're over here at the invited builders section, and this is basically the area where these are the guys that get invited to the show to, you know, they bust their ass all year long to build these bikes. And I can just show you kind of, you know, an example of like unique builds that you see here. I mean, Ringo's Chop Shop, Martin Colgreen, he literally built his whole entire engine. The castings from scratch, machined them, like, it's just mind-boggling to me how much work that some of these guys put in these bikes, and I mean, blood, sweat, and tears all year long.
My name's Jake Hines. I own Prism Supply with my brother Zach Hines, and this is our Born Free 9 invited builder bike, and we named it Paradise. We made the front half of the frame. We made the entire front end, handlebars, gas tank, fender, exhaust, you name it. We made pretty much every single part on the bike. The color is actually like a 62 GM color. I can't remember the exact name of it, but that's how we came up with the color. And yeah, and that's it.
Saturday, June 20th, it's Crystal Harley-Davidson's Father's Day Ride. Ride with Dad or in memory of Dad. It's a free ride leaving at 11 a.m. from Crystal Harley-Davidson. Free gift to the first 30 people who register. Giveaways include Crystal Harley-Davidson $500 gift cards, 2-night stay at the Plantation Resort, free scalloping trip charter, Born to Ride bike show, TV taping, and magazine shoot. Get your photo with Dad. And national recording artist Preacher Stone live in concert. It'll be awesome! Time for your next Harley? Trade yours in on a new one! All this and more. That's the Father's Day ride for you at Crystal Harley-Davidson, Saturday, June 20th. Everyone welcome. Don't miss it. Be there.
Need we say more? Only at Crystal Harley-Davidson, Homosassa, Florida.
I'm Fester Jenkins from Boss Hog Radio. Born to Ride is coming to Boss Hog Radio Thursday nights in April, 7 p.m. You don't want to miss it.
Hi, I'm attorney Robert Rubenstein, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 1, get an attorney. When you or a loved one have been injured by another's negligence, an experienced attorney can make a huge difference. At Rubenstein Law, we will find all of the insurance, make sure your injuries are documented, and work to get you the best result. While each case is different, a well-known insurance company's own study showed people with a lawyer on average got more money. Call Rubenstein Law at 1-800-FL-LEGAL.
Duke's Brewhouse Lakeland, the hottest, newest place everyone is talking about, invites you to Bike Night, first Wednesday of every month, 6 to 9 p.m. Ride your motorcycle and get 15% off your meal at Bike Night. That's 15% off your meal at Bike Night. Speaking of food, it's the best in town with the hottest servers anywhere. Wing Wars? Duke's wins every time. So don't miss Bike Night. Duke's Brewhouse, Lakeland. It's the first Wednesday of every month. Brought to you by Born to Ride TV and Magazine and Rubenstein Law.
Check out the all-new BornToRide.com with radio, TV, industry, adventure, events, magazine, social media, and much more. It's the all-new BornToRide.com.
Hey guys, this is Deputy LaCaze with the Volusia Sheriff's Office. I want to welcome you to Daytona Bike Week 2020. One of the things I'd like to see is all the people here. We're glad that you all come, and I just want to make sure that you understand, please don't drink and drive and ride safe.
Nefarious James, welcome back to the program, man. Always good to have you. You got an open invitation anytime.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you for having me here.
Let's dive right into it, man. Your new feature in the magazine, Here Goes Everybody. Tell us a little bit about where you got that from.
Well, pretty much everything that's going on right now, and everybody here is aware of it already. I mean, you hear it on the news, you see it on social media, you hear it from your friends, you hear it from your family. It's gotten absolutely out of control. It's gotten to the point where you have spinsters out there that are taking a topic that has some extremely valid points, and they're spinning it for their own, whatever it is they're trying to accomplish, their own agenda. When you end up doing that, it's just a subversive way of going about instead of being direct with the people. They spin it. They want to use somebody as that stepladder in order to try to make their point. And when they don't get their point, they do the other stuff that they've been doing. The looting, the pillaging, the assaults, the damaging private and public property, the defacing of veterans' memorials. All of this stuff, which absolutely unacceptable. It accomplishes absolutely nothing but makes a greater divide. And when you end up taking the greatest generation and you deface what they've done, we wouldn't be here doing what we do today if it wasn't for those people.
It's the truth.
So here you have these, as far as I'm concerned, and I'll say it right here, insignificants that are stuck in their mom's basement that all of a sudden feel like they're empowered for some reason, running out there, creating this damage, obviously not realizing the extent of what they're doing. Or maybe they do. Maybe it's to get a rise out of all of us. Obviously, it worked on me because I'll tell you, I'm pissed as hell on it.
Yeah.
To go and do that with that, it's like nothing is sacred to these people. Now, when I say these people, don't be sitting there thinking I'm just taking out, it has nothing to do with race. This has to do with just pure, unfiltered ignorance. You can validate to yourself any topic that you want. You can end up coming up with facts from all these great sources like, well, I won't name them, but everyone's entitled to their opinion. Make sure that's absolutely clear. The only race that I end up seeing here are Americans.
Yep.
It's not brown, black, yellow, green, whatever the hell you want to end up sitting there splitting hairs about. That's not what I'm here for. I'm here about this country. I'm here about the people that are in this country. And that's what we all did as veterans. We defended that. We gave them the right to have that voice. But then they want to go and turn around and they want to stab it in the back. There's a difference between protesters and there's a difference between people who are causing insurrection and wanting to be domestic terrorists. There's a big difference. Protesters, I will listen to a protester all day long, whether I agree with them or not. It is their God-given right, the rights they're given in this country, to say how they feel, what they feel, and to have it addressed. Yeah, the louder the voice normally, but when you start doing it with negative action, destructive action, because here's what I never understood. You're going to sit there and you want to be heard. I'm listening. You want to end up making sure your point's across. I get it. You want to get exposure on the news? That's great. You're on TV. You start burning down stores, start looting, start hurting people and assaulting other citizens in this country, I just stopped listening. My ears just shut off.
Yeah.
Because now I'm looking at negativity, and now I'm not looking at an American who's doing things the American way. I'm looking at a terrorist. Because if you take a look at the definition of terrorist, part of that is coercion, terror, scaring people, trying to move people in the direction that you want with political motives, and to unseat the current government. All this is taking place. All of it, to a T, to the definition. And that's not Wikipedia. Okay, right. So it does come from multiple sources, valid sources. And I understand that other people want to end up saying, well, you know what? It's because they're angry. They're upset. It's pent-out aggression. But how many times do you have to have the pent-out aggression to go out and then destroy your own neighborhoods just for 6 months from now, complain about, can you fix them for us now? It doesn't accomplish anything because you know what? I've been watching these videos on store owners, and yeah, I'm going to end up saying African-American, black, whatever term or coin you want to give that particular race, who have worked hard and retired, and like, there's a guy who opened up a sports bar. They burned it down on him. A guy who worked all his life and finally got his dream, and they even destroyed his dream. How can you validate wanting to have anything and equality and have things turn for the better when you're going to destroy your neighbor's dream? Even for the hardest person that's out there, you got to feel for that guy because you know how it is to work.
Yeah.
and want to meet your goals.
Yeah.
Whether it's to get yourself a bike or a car or a bar or a store or a fishing, outfit, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
It's your dream. And
Yes.
then to have somebody just destroy it for what?
Mm-hmm.
Out of anger because they're mad? How many times have you been mad? I don't see you going through the grocery store ripping up the Doritos aisle.
Right.
You don't do that.
Yeah.
There's other ways of expressing it.
Yeah.
And the thing is people stop listening to expression when it starts getting physical, and you're keeping them in their own homes in terror,
Yeah.
to where they're afraid to leave.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous that it's gotten to this point.
Any closing words there, Nefarious James?
Yeah, I actually do. And this is kind of everybody who's actually paying attention out here. We say a lot of stuff on this program. I write a lot of crap. I make people think.
Mm-hmm.
I make you respond. Whether it's what you agree with or you disagree with, that to me is irrelevant. It's just getting the information out to you. I think it was Walter Cronkite used to back in the 70s. He used to end up doing his news broadcast, and he would report the news. He wouldn't give an opinion. He wouldn't tell you what to think. He would give you the news, but he would give it to you in such a way it made you think about it.
Mm-hmm.
And made you come up with your own judgment on how the news was reported and what was actually going on. That's not the way news is reported now. Now they tell you what they want you to think. They tell you what your opinion is, and they want you to follow what they say, listen to how they say it, and then take their word for it. You're smart enough out there to own a computer. Obviously, you're out here listening to this show.
Mm-hmm.
That means you should be smart enough to look up your own answers. And I'm not talking from your main news agencies. I'm talking from just everywhere else. There's so much information on the internet, but there's also so much crap on the internet. You can sift through that. Turn off Pornhub, whatever, for 10, 15 minutes, but go and look, and you'll see for yourself what's going on. There's plenty of video footage. There's plenty of first-hand accounts from people like you and me that are posting this stuff. That's the beauty and the bad part about social media now and smartphones, is that source of information can come from anywhere and anyone. But think about what you're doing. This is our country. You have a brain. Make up your mind. Don't be a follower. Okay? This country was made by leaders, by smart people who let their heart and their minds make the decisions. You could do the same thing. You don't need to listen to your neighbor and believe everything he says. You're smart people. You're proving that by listening to the show. You're looking for a different opinion. You're looking for to be entertained, but you're also looking to be informed. That's
Mm-hmm.
the beautiful thing about this platform.
Yeah.
Is someone like me who is no different than any of you. I work for a living. I don't live in a fancy place. I live where I live. But it still comes down to, it's no different, but you're hearing it from somebody who's just like you. You don't have to take my word for it. Look it up yourself. You don't have to listen to everything I say. Find out. You're smart people. But also don't forget, go out there, ride those motorcycles. Enjoy yourself. The United States still has a lot of beautiful things to see.
Yep.
A lot of backcountry roads you can go to that's away from all the drama and away from all the stuff that's going on. Get out there on the road. See this stuff and appreciate it.
Yeah, and clear
Understand
your
what it
head.
is that
Clear
you're
your
missing.
head.
That's just it.
Yeah.
I mean, what you're seeing on TV isn't everything. It's isolated incidents, but they're making it to where they think it's every single segment of your life. Go see what's worth fighting for. Go see what's worth standing up for. Get on your bike and go ride. Check these out. The events are starting back up. Go to them. Talk with other people. Because right now, the social distancing and everything else, it's a way of stopping communication face-to-face instead of doing it on smartphones and FaceTime and all this other stuff. Get out there in front of your neighbor. Talk to him. He may say something that makes you think something different or invoke some thought into a different direction. You're all smart enough. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. So that's kind of like my thought on it is, live your lives. It's not over yet. I mean, go out there and freaking have fun. Enjoy. Things are opening up. Don't blow your entire savings at the bar.
Yeah, right.
But enjoy your life because you only get the one shot at it. If you're going to lock yourself in the house because you're so paranoid, you're missing out. I understand paranoia, but you're still missing out. You can still do things on your own. But go out there and get back there and in touch with people. Don't lose that contact. Don't lose that flow of information Because the minute that you rely on one source to give you all your information is the time you're a sheep. And when you're a sheep, you're going to get sheared.
There you go.
That's all there is to it, because those wolves are going to eat you up.
There you go.
So.
Nefarious James, always a pleasure having you here, man.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you coming down. I know it's a stroll, especially after a hot day working on the roads and whatnot, which they're doing, by the way.
Yes, they are.
We
They
got
are
video.
actually fixing the roads.
Born to Ride TV Radio live every Tuesday night, 7 to 8 p.m. with Dave Flash Morgan, special guest, and Born to Ride TV content at Facebook, Born to Ride TV Magazine. Read it, watch it, ride it.
Hi, I'm attorney Sarah Vega from Rubenstein Law, and this is Rubenstein's Rules for Personal Injury. Rule number 5, do not ignore your injuries. Right after an accident, most people don't realize how bad their injuries are. Injuries can get worse over time. Early medical treatment is crucial. Beware of clinics that treat only your neck and back. What about your knees, shoulders, head, and other injuries? Come see us at Rubenstein Law. We'll talk about all your injuries and get you the compensation you deserve.
For more of these rules, go to rubensteinlaw.com.
Are you down with the nation? Tiny Trailer Nation, the biggest secret in travel and adventure. Take your motorcycle anywhere. Live in comfort on the spot. Say goodbye to hotel cost. Campers, toy haulers, themed trailers built for any budget. One bike or two. Includes electric, water hookups, microwave, refrigerator, sink, tie downs, and more. Your trailer or ours, new or used. Your dream is here at a working man's price. Tiny Trailer Nation, biker musician owned, a name you can trust.
Yeah, I have to say Born to Ride has been a big influence on my trailer sales in the last 2 or 3 months. It's been nothing but a big surprise. I mean, the magazine articles, everything in the commercials, it's been nothing but the best of help to me in my business.
Welcome to Born to Ride, the show that is finally here to the motorcycle enthusiasts of Tampa Bay and beyond. That's right, I'm your host, Nasty Ronnie, and week after week, I'm going to have different co-hosts, but we're going to have a great time. The main thing is to have fun, to have a good time, and I'm looking for people out there in the Bay Area who want to be a part of it. If you've got some ideas, write in. If you want to be a part of the show, write in. If you want us to come film at your house, write in. Oh, no, I want to hear from you people out there, and we're going to have a great show today, so tune in right here and every week on Born to Ride.
Hey there, it's ready to kick off your favorite half hour of television.
Hold on, you really think it's their favorite half hour?
Of course it is.
So let's go on with the show.
All right, here we go. Stay tuned. The hottest half hour you've ever seen of Born to Ride, and you know what? Coming up in the next few weeks, you're going to see a different face and a different style of Born to Ride.
Is it going to be better and hotter?
The hottest ever. Stay tuned. Don't go away. We'll be right back with Born to Ride.
Coming up.
Blue Thunder, take us away.
Hi, this is Dave Perowitz, and you know when I'm down south, first thing I do is search out a copy of Born to Ride, because I love reading it.
have a party.
Is your business becoming invisible? Create a great advertising relationship today with Born to Ride. Call 888-795-5779.